Well then, folks, never let it be said that I don't listen to your feedback. I put out a one-off video on FC25 career mode, and loads of you enjoyed it. So, as promised, we're going to do a career mode save. Initially, just the one season, which is why we're starting with a big Premier League club. Same rules as before. If enough of you enjoy it, if it proves popular enough, we might do a second season. We might do a whole new career mode save where we do multiple seasons. Who knows? The opportunities are endless, and I'm really just going to play it by ear based on how much you're enjoying it. So if you want to see ongoing career mode content, make sure you watch the videos, like them, leave comments on them, that kind of thing. The more people who are supporting them and enjoying them, the more likely they are to continue. I'm having fun with it. Let's go win the Premier League with Arsenal, I guess. And there is my little man that I've created. I think he looks a little bit more like the little man that I had in the version that I did on my quick look video. And we are going to be managing Arsenal. So just to remind you what we have to do with Arsenal to be a success, they're expecting us to win the league, win the Champions League, and meet various other bits and bobs as well. But we do have a quite large transfer budget, although it's in dollars at the moment, but I think we can fix that on this next screen once we go into the settings. There's lots of stuff in here for us to fiddle with. And I'm just going to take you through this so you can see exactly how we've got all this set up. So we're going to leave transfers on. We're going to basically leave almost everything on. What I am going to do is take the youth tournament matches down a little bit. We'll put difficulty to world class. I'm not very good at the game, but I can spank opponents on professional, so world class. Let's face it, I'm not really going to be controlling the players anyway. I plan to be pretty much simulating just about everything. In fact, in light of that, there you go. We'll put it on legendary. Then I've got no advantage to taking control of the games myself because I'll be rubbish. So we'll put it on simulation gameplay. Training, I guess we leave training on, even though I don't really plan to do any more training than I do in Football Manager. Transfers, I think we're just going to leave all this pretty much as is. Board expectations, we're going to make them no sacking, I think, because I don't want to get sacked. I want to at least do the season. So I guess we either go no sacking or lenient. We'll go lenient. I guess it'll be fun. You lot will enjoy it if I manage to get myself sacked. Let's face it, it doesn't ever happen in Football Manager. It might be fun if it happens in EAFC. We are going to switch the currency to sterling. And that is it for settings. So we are all set up. And I am now, for 1 year, the manager of Arsenal, and we are going to try and win everything. I am going to be managing as if we'll be continuing long term, because that way, if we do end up continuing into a second season, if you all really love the series, we can just carry straight on in this save and not have to start a new one. But there I am, look at that. What a pretty boy. I think the version I had on the previous video was maybe prettier, but that probably looks more like me. Less of a shiny forehead though, and we are in. So there's some of this stuff we don't need to. Now I've had a little bit of a play around and know what's what. There's some of this stuff that I don't feel the need to necessarily show you. I'm not going to take you through me setting up my training plans. What I am going to do is create a tactical preset. It's something that I didn't spend a lot of time doing in the first look video, but actually I've been having loads of fun with the Ultimate Team stuff that I've been doing on Twitch and over on LOLLUJO 2. Make sure you subscribe to LOLLUJO 2 and check me out most evenings on Twitch to see how I'm getting on in Ultimate Team. But I am really enjoying the tactic stuff. I think it is the thing that's hooked me into this version of EAFC way more than any of the previous ones, because the tactical stuff is way more in depth and way more like Football Manager. And although you might consider me a buffoon who doesn't really understand tactics, for example, we're going straight to the gegenpress because I love it. I am a Football Manager guy, and as a Football Manager guy, I really want to be able to mess around with the tactics a little bit more. This isn't the tactics screen, this is just the team strategy screen. So we're, as a strategy, going to be, I can't say strategy, as a strategy, we're going to be doing gegenpressing. I'll go and hire some coaches off camera as well. How do I actually get into my tactics? So if we go into the squad, and I guess, no, that's what we just did. So it must be in the next screen. If we go into team management, tactics, here we go. So if we go into our tactic, We are going to be doing pressing. We're not going to be doing a 4-3-3 though. I want to try and replicate the kind of system that I've been using in Ultimate Team, which has been working really well. I've been really enjoying how it works. We are going to have to sign some players to make it work in this save, but we base it off of a 4-2-3. Who'd have thought Kev doing a 4-2-3-1 gegenpress, eh? Never would have imagined it. And then if we go into our player roles, I think Havertz is probably somebody that we're going to be looking to replace. So we're not going to worry too much about how Havertz fits into it, but we'll put him in there for now. But the thing that I enjoy most about this is how you can do the with ball and without ball. So in fact, it's the with ball and gegenpressing. So gegenpressing is when we've not got the ball, and then with the ball, you can see that we have a slightly different shape. So what I want to do is adjust these player roles to change these shapes around a little bit, because what I want when we've got the ball, I want the two wide players to tuck in and the wing backs to push on beyond them, and it's basically attack with a 4 behind the striker. So in order to do that, we're going to need these guys to be attacking inside forwards. So if we make them attacking inside forwards, you can see straight away they tuck in. And then if we have our wing backs pushing on even more as attacking wing backs, but unbalanced. And we might need to replace the wing backs to make them fit into this system a little bit better. Oh, no, go back. No. There we go. I still am. Pressing needs a right back, left back position assigned to wing back. Your change, yeah. So we now can't press. Is that what you're telling me? Yeah, we've moved away from gegenpressing into a custom system. But then with the two centre mids, we'll have them drop back and basically be holding players in front of the back two. So we kind of have these two. Like I say, when I've been playing with it, it works quite well. And then we have him, potentially have him as an advanced forward. We obviously want the goalkeeper as a sweeper keeper because we loves us a sweeper keeper. So then we've got this kind of shape. So when we're defending, we've got that back 4. And then the 2 midfielders, and then the 3 and the 1. But then when we're attacking, we go proper gung-ho. We leave the 4 back in the middle, and we have the wing backs push on, the wide players tuck in at supporting the main men in the middle, Odegaard, and whoever ends up being our other striker. So that is going to be the tactic that we try and use. I'm enjoying playing it. I don't know how well it's going to work in the simulation, though. So I'm going to go and set up my training plans and my scouting stuff, and then we're going to work out who we're going to sign and play some matches. But I guess before we do that, we should just clarify exactly what the board expectations for us are. So my current popularity rating is 80. Short-term goal is to sign 4 players from my youth academy, a goalkeeper, a defender, a midfielder, and a forward. So we've got to sign 4 players from our youth academy in the short term. Long term, so within 2 seasons, they want 1 of those youth players to be in the senior team, playing in 10 matches as either part of the starting 11 or as a substitute. So that's by the end of the 2nd season. So we sign 4, and at least 1 of them needs to break into the first team. And they also want me to make a £2.5 million profit from youth player sales within 2 seasons. So I guess we promote 4, 1 gets into the first team, we sell the other 3 for a combined £2.5 million. That seems to be the strategy. That's the youth development stuff. So that, I mean, that goes into this confidence rating, but that's youth development things. So they're only medium priority. Critical. So that's bonkers. In the short term, a critical objective is replace 3 players from the team. So I guess left back, right back, striker would be the obvious thing, and get 25 games with at least 1 goal scored this season. I mean, if we're not scoring at least 25 games, that's alarming. I'll be fired. The financial stuff, they're not that bothered about, but they do want me to win the Premier League, win the FA Cup, and win the Champions League. So, nice expectations, aren't they? And then if we're looking for wing backs and a striker, these are the guys who have currently been scouted, and none of them really fit. I mean, we can't go out and get Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's not really the profile of defender that I want anyway. I want really attacking, quick wing backs who are basically going to play as extra winners. Someone like Anthony Gordon, but as a left back is what I'm really looking for. So there's not really anybody for me to go and get just yet. But they're what I want, and a striker. Right, I'll go and hire my coaches, and then we really will start doing some transfers, hopefully. Just checking through my emails. This is going to amuse me constantly. This is how my brain works. I've asked everybody to call me Sweet Cheeks. So good morning, Sweet Cheeks. This is from my assistant manager. So this is Youth Academy stuff. So if we have a look at what's going on in the Youth Academy, we've got some decent, so we need to promote several of these, don't we? So the problem is they're so young. How am I expected to have these guys in my first team next season, effectively? So I guess we promote him. That's a goalkeeper. And then there's only this one defender. So I guess he's coming up. And then as a midfield, we don't have a striker, so that makes it even harder. He can come up as well. I don't know what we're supposed to do about a striker. I imagine we get more youth players appear as the season goes on. I hope. That's just confirming the objective stuff that we already know about. And then this is Stanley Bacon, who's my scout, who we've already met as well. So let's send you off to do some scouting. You can go to Argentina. You can go to, I don't know. I want to send you to Italy. Is that Southern Europe? Oh, Spain. Spain might even be more fun than Italy. No, we've already got someone in Spain. Go to Italy then. There you go. So they're off doing some scouting. And oh, we've got another new email from my assistant manager. It's just about that. And then we've got this youth tournament. I'm not going to play the youth tournament stuff on camera. I don't think there's any way for me to get around having to play in it. So I'll just quickly go and play this. And then I think we'll be ready to do some transfers, hopefully, if some scouting happens. Nothing much happening here. Just really wanted you to see Martin Odegaard calling me Sweet Cheeks. And I think that's one of the kids that it's less comfortable coming from a 14-year-old goalkeeper, it's got to be said. Yeah, maybe we need to rethink that. Still no scout reports in, not made any signings yet. Did manage to get knocked out of the youth tournament, though, because I had to play a game myself on Legendary, which I can't do. Right, we've got some scout reports have come in, and now you're talking more about what we're looking for. Can we just have all three of these from Paris Saint-Germain, please? That's my two fullbacks and my striker all sorted. I suspect we're not going to be able to afford them all, but we've got some scout reports from Spain as well. So remember, strikers and really attacking fullbacks. Let's scout him a little bit more. I don't want to make the mistake of not getting people's prices right and messing up negotiations. As if I would ever do that. But yeah, that's progress. We're making some progress. I enjoy making progress. This is a young player that's going out on loan. He looks devastated about it. Bless his cotton socks. Get out of here. He's gone to Middlesbrough for 12 months. Of all the things to make a young person go and do, we've sent him to the north. Right, we've got loads more scout reports again, so we might be able to start making some offers for some people. Let's scout Gvardiol. Gvardiol would be nice. So he's not really the attacking, bombing on wing back that we're looking for. No, none of these guys are really. But I think we've got the scout reports in on our guys in France. Do we have a price? Do you give me a clue? First team quality backup attacker for Kolo Muani is interesting. Right, how much? They're not giving me a clue. Right, we'll just have to keep scouting those three, because we still haven't been given a clue about their prices. We now know Molina's got a release clause of 67 million. We've only got 123, I think, to spend. We head back to the office. We've got 105 million in budget. So we do... No, I'm going to do that constantly. We do need to sell, potentially. We could potentially sell Havertz. Oh, I'm being congratulated by whoever this person is. Thank you very much. It's very nice of you to congratulate me. We've still got time. There's still time to do transfers. We've got scout reports coming in, and Real Madrid are interested in my goal-scoring centre. Oh, it's a swap deal now. Who are they offering in swap for him? No, just get out of town. They'd have offered me Bellingham. That would have been nice. I would have been all right with that, probably. Right, are we finally going to get some prices for these guys? So, value 42 million, 34 and a half, 40. See, if we could get them for their value, we could get all three of them. I think that's probably ambitious, but let's try. Let's see what we can do. So, can we buy you, please? Oh, God, we're going into the animations. So, transfer fee. We want to offer a transfer fee of... Let's just try the 42 million. Let's have that as our starting point. That's his value, apparently. His official market value. 58.4. That seems like a lot. Let's counter that. Do you reckon we could sneak a player swap in? Because we've got fullbacks to offer. If you want to take Kieran Tierney, we'll do you 42 million plus Kieran Tierney. Seems very reasonable. Left back for left back. We've given you the replacement there. And what's happened? Have we agreed? I think we've agreed. I'm not getting any clue as to what's happened there. Right, okay. They're up for Kieran Tierney. This definitely counts as replacing a player. Right, you are going to be important. Does that sound right? It should do. That's what we had in mind. Good. 4-year contract. Yeah, they're happy with that. Yeah, we don't need a release clause. And they're telling me how much money he wants. This is ideal. Yeah, you can have all of that. I don't need to negotiate. I think we've got ourselves a player. Also got... My facial hair was randomly changing colour. There you go. A signing has been made. I should probably put my headphones on. I might be able to hear what's going on. I was expecting some subtitles. Anything interesting happening? No? There's no sound. Phenomenal. I feel like there should be some sound. Kieran Tierney's gone. Nuno Mendes is in. That is progress. Right, now let's see if we can get the other two as well. So, can we also get Hakimi? This one might be a little bit harder to do. But let's approach to buy him. We're just going to do all of our shopping at Paris Saint-Germain. So we'll offer you... Hi, me again. Now we're good friends. Can we do 41.5 million? Are we happy with that? Should be happy with that. It's a good deal. If you don't accept that, I'm just going to offer you Tomiyasu alongside it. I have a tactic for dealing with these guys. I've wasted my time here. All right. Well, I'm going to go... I'll go back in later. Let's try for Kolo Muani. His attitude changed, didn't it? Right, we'll approach to buy him then. That was an unexpected rejection. So, let's offer a fee of 34. Is he going to get hissy again with me? Probably is, isn't he? I'm offering their actual market values. 52.6 million. Right. Let's slam a player in. Do you want... see, we could throw Jesus in. Actually, I might try and chuck Trossard in. I don't think we need Trossard. Nothing to do with the fact he got sent off in real life yesterday. Submit that offer. There we go. Oh. Did he say no? He doesn't want Trossard. Try a different player then. Who else can we sneak in? Not Saka or Martinelli, that's for sure. I guess Jesus then. Oh. He's not happy with that. Doesn't want Jesus. Did he tell me what he wanted before? Do you want Thomas Partey? You just want the money. So let's remove him. Fine. Can I do that? Let's meet halfway. 52.5. Why doesn't it just... Why doesn't it just have that new amount on there? What was it? 52.5. Should I be cheeky and make it 51.5? Yes, I should. Is that all the money we've got? We had 100 and something million before. Where's our money gone? Can I sneak a player back in? Can I stick him in? We need to lower the fee a little bit. So let's take this down. We're driving a hard bargain. Let's take it down to 35 plus Jesus. That's a more realistic offer. We can agree to it. There we go. It's not ideal because we'd have liked to have kept Jesus, but better than a kick in the eye. See if we can. You're going to be important. That's what I had in mind. That's a nice scarf. 4-year deal. Yes, we're happy. Accept. Can I accept that? Apparently I can't accept that. There we go. Salary. Oh, I'm not getting a clue about what to offer him as a salary. This is where it's all going to go wrong. So let's say 120,000. It's a nice big pay rise. And we probably need to give him a signing bonus. I have no idea how much to give him. Let's say 500,000. Is that going to be enough? Why are you not... It's being so fiddly. That's a reasonable offer. Probably offered him way too much there, but we do have another player in. Now we just need our right back. We've got to try and figure out that deal for Hakimi. We don't need all the animations. So Jesus plus 35 million has got us Kolo Muani. I feel like they've got the better... Yeah, that's a bad negotiation. You could have saved 24.5 million on this deal. Whoopsies. Can we come back in for him again? No, we're going to have to wait. But what we can do, if we go into our squad, we've now got a new left back, which we definitely needed. So where is he? Mendes is in. Timber can come up onto the bench in place of Lewis Skelly. And then we've got Kolo Muani. Where is he? Oh, he's there. Kolo Muani up front. I mean, that's not a bad team now. Martinelli doesn't like the role I've given him, but he'll live. How much money have we got left? Any? Or do we need to... So we've got 10 million left, so we're going to have to sell if we're going to get Hakimi as well. But we can live with that. There's still time for offers to come in. I think this is good business. And talking of offers coming in, we have an offer for Trossard, who is a player I don't think we need. They're offering me a swap deal. Who are they offering? Lenny Yoro plus 300,000. That is a weird deal. And it's one I'm inclined to accept. It gives us a good high potential backup centre-back that we don't really have. And gets rid of a player we didn't necessarily need because we've got Saka and Martinelli and Havertz and Kolo Muani. I think we accept that. I think that's not a bad deal for us. Let's see how much Yoro wants. It's a weird offer from Manchester United. Right, where is he? I don't want to give him much money. I think it's reasonable for me to not want to pay him a huge amount. So he's on 45 grand a week at the moment at Manchester United. So I don't really feel the need to give him a pay rise. No release clause. He's asking for a pay cut. Yeah, go for it. If Trossard agrees to go, that just seems like good business all round. I think everyone's happy with that deal. Did not expect to do that. Right, we'll go and pay in the one with the most prize. Play the one with the most prize money. Oh, are we negotiating still? I thought we'd already done that. Oh, we've had an offer for Ben White, 47.5 million. If we'd have got Hakimi, we'd let him go. And we have got Yoro coming in as backup centre back. But I think we hold fire on letting White go because at the moment he is still the starting centre back. I'm sure we've negotiated this. I don't think there's any more negotiation to be done there. I don't know why that's still showing there. What do the board want? They're happy that we're going to China, I think. I think that was the gist of what that said. I'm not going to read in too much detail. I'll level with you. Too much words. Right, here we go. Lenny's in. Here he is, look. Are the two players going to swap places in the corridor? Because that would be my dream. If he comes in as Trossard's leaving... But do you like my red shorts, by the way? As Trossard's leaving with his little rolling suitcase. I don't think that is what happened. That's a little bit of a shame. There you go. We have our swap deal. Lenny Yoro plus some money for Trossard. That feels like a good deal. The board think we could have got an extra 33 million. Okay. I'm happy. They might not be. What's the chief executive got to say? Just confirming the Trossard deal. It's fine. Don't panic. We've got Nwaneri. Okay, we've had an offer for Nwaneri from Southampton for 1.6 million. They can do one. He's going to be my backup attacking player. Right. We're still waiting for offers for Fringies then. We're playing against Roma. Why is it still saying negotiation with Yoro? He's in. He's here. Stop telling me to negotiate with the man, for goodness sake. Right. Let's see how this tactic works in practice. Let's get... How do you get into the match? Opponent analysis? I'm not analysing the opponent. Right, match day. There we go. So, I know we have the option to go play on tactical view. Lots of people told me about that in the previous video. Tactical view is where you can basically watch the game as a game of FIFA. I just quite like the idea of simming the matches. I like the old school Football Manager style 2D match engine. I just think it's cool. See, it's just pretty. Do you not think that's pretty? Why are we wearing white? We'll do the first half on this view, second half on tactical view, and you can let me know down in the comments how you would like me to present the matches in future episodes. We'll also need to be keeping an eye on how this tactic works in practice. You can see we've got those wing backs massively pushing on, which is exactly what we wanted to see happening. And there was the new boy, Kolo Muani, creating a chance for us early on. We are dangerous from set pieces, as you'd expect us to be. But I am a little bit worried we're going to leave ourselves quite exposed at the back. Although we've obviously got Partey and Rice, who will sit there in front of the two defenders, protecting them, allowing those wing-backs to push on. And you can see they're massively pushing on there. That's the shape we want to see us taking up. The two wingers tucking in, and you can see that White and Mendes have pushed really far forward to offer us that width going forward. And Odegaard with the shot pushed around the post for the corner. And we've gone for the short corner, the shenanigans short corner. Saka into the area, just dancing past everybody. It's back to Rice. Somebody hit it. Kolo Muani, Odegaard, Saka. Somebody have a shot. Why is nobody shooting? Oh my word. That was all very stressful. I do kind of see that we'd potentially have the advantage of maybe using the tactical view, because I'm not really sure why we weren't having shots there. Were we just dancing around, or were we being kind of shepherded into those areas and now we conceded a goal? After all that good stuff going forward, they've scored against us relatively easily there. So we're going to... Should we go to team management? How's everyone doing? Everyone seems fine. Is there a suggest subs button? Suggest subs. Suggested sub is Kai Havertz. Well, there you go then. We'll bring Havertz on. Kolo Muani lasted a half. Right, so we can jump to tactical view. We're not going to watch this from the touchline. We're going to watch it from... There you go. Spectator view. And then we can adjust to the TV camera. There you go. This is more like it. I quite like this. So now we can see our boys dancing around. So Saka really is just dancing around back and forth, as it appeared he was previously. Havertz, nice turn on the edge of the area, has the shot, and the keeper pushes it round the post. So we're now just watching this, boys and girls. This is the dream, isn't it? This is FM25 match engine. It's not. The FM25 match engine will look nothing like this, I can promise you that. But Martinelli picks the ball up on the edge of the area and gives the ball away again. And now it is the counter-attack for Roma. But Ben White doing good work. Finds Saka. Now White, look at this massive overlap we've got on now. White, I don't know why the camera's not tracking him very well. Is that because we're on the telly view rather than the... Was it dynamic was the other option we could have gone for? Martinelli to Odegaard. This is a strange... I don't like this camera angle at all. No, not end to end. Did we just do a goal? Pro camera. No. That's like the pro club's camera. Co-op camera. I just want to be able to see everything that's happening. And I don't want to have to watch the little cutscene things. This might be the best camera we've seen. Havertz with the header. Oh, that's a very good save. Oh, that's the best chance we've had so far. Stop showing me the cutaway things. We don't need to see the cutaway things. I don't know why we're targeting Pellegrini. I don't know how to stop us from... So we can target different... I don't want to target anybody. How do I turn off targeting? I'm just going to be forever fiddling with the options. Havertz bringing the ball into the area. Finds Odegaard, who's got space. Why didn't he shoot? This is what we were doing in the first half. Just faffing around. Oh, my word. I thought he was going to score. Wouldn't that have been a thing if he'd have done a goal? Right. Can we make changes? Team management. I think the match is still going on. We can suggest subs again. I love this. There are no subs suggested. Fine. We won't make any changes then. We're going to continue trying to find a camera that we like. There you go. We've got the equaliser, and it's through Havertz. We spent all that money on Kolo Muani. Didn't need him. We've got Kai Havertz. It's 1-1. We had Raheem Sterling. Why was Raheem... Oh, because he's on loan. That's why he wasn't showing up on my squad depth stuff before when I was looking... I'm even happier that Trossard is gone then if we've got Sterling. We don't need all of these wide players. Sterling's absolutely fine as a backup to Martinelli and Saka. If anything, he's going to push Martinelli for that spot as the season goes on. Right, Roma now. We're about halfway through this second half, and I think we're playing quite well. You can see how nice and flat the defence gets with the two players protecting them. We're very solid defensively. But then we get the ball, and this is where White and Mendes should really be pushing on. It's not happening as quickly as I would think. They are getting forward, but it's not just like that, which is how I kind of want it to feel. Like, look how wide Mendes is there. Martinelli has come in field exactly where we want him as the inside forward and forces the save out of the Roma goalkeeper. And we've got ourselves another corner. We know we're a threat from these set pieces. Stop showing me the cutaways. Nobody wants the cutaways. Just get the match played. Cross comes in. It falls to Martinelli. Havertz. Rice. Come on, we're going to win our first match. I'm a tactical genius. Declan Rice wheels away in celebration. Beautiful stuff from him. And there you go. This works for me. Tactics. Now let's make some substitutions because it is our first friendly. Suggest my subs. There aren't any. Right, well, I'm gonna suggest them. I think we bring Sterling on. Did I? Hold on, what have I done there? No, back. Have I made that? I don't know. Undo that one. Have I just taken Havertz off? Come back on, Kai. Now I see what's happening. So you hover over a player and then it says suggest subs. Now I get it. We'll take Saka off. Martinelli. Perhaps we do need another wide player. No, Nwaneri's going to come on and play out there. And we'll take off Partey for Jorginho. Mendes is shattered, so Zinchenko can come on for him. Calafiori can come on there. Timber can come on there, and we'll swap those two over. There you go. Lots of changes. We should have put Yoro up onto the bench. But, you know, it'll be fine. 2-1 up. I'm not going to show you all the friendlies. I just wanted to see this tactic in action and give a chance to show you what the thinking is before we get into the season, because you can now let me know down in the comments. Obviously, I am an absolute EAFC career mode noob. So feel free to let me know down in the comments everything I'm doing wrong with the tactic, what I should be doing with the rest of this transfer window. It's going to be a collaborative series because I don't know what I'm doing. I need you lot to turn me into an EAFC expert over the course of the 5 or 6 episodes that I guess it's going to take us to get through a season, or even something like that. How many episodes should it take us to get through a season? I usually look for about 8 to 10 in a typical Football Manager season. Does that feel right? Does that feel too quick? Does that feel too slow? Would you rather be seeing me play the matches? I'm probably not going to, but if you really, really want me to, we could lower the difficulty and I could play the matches. And with regard to the plan for the series, I think schedule-wise, we're going to be in this 11 o'clock slot, not necessarily every day. We might do like 3 or 4 episodes a week. A lot, it depends on the popularity. If loads of you are watching, if we're getting absolutely tons of views, I'll make an effort to get them out every day. If it's less popular, we'll do them less often. It's uncharted territory. I've never really done this kind of content before, certainly not on this game. So we're figuring it out as we go, and we'll settle into something. And the one thing I do want to assure everybody of, because I know some of you are going to be panicking, some of you are going to be afraid, Football Manager content's not going anywhere. The reason this has come out at 11 o'clock, you've still got a Wembley episode coming out later on today. The network game will still be coming out. That will still be happening. The Ultimate Team stuff will still be on Twitch and on LOLLUJO too. And there's not going to be any less Football Manager on the channel than there would have been ordinarily. We're just adding in some extra content because why not? Football Manager's been delayed. Why not add in some extra content? And you never know. We'll have a jolly good time with it. This camera angle seems to take an awful lot longer than playing on the simulation view. I don't know. Do you want this for episodes? If we do this camera angle, we might just be doing one match an episode. We could maybe do one on the 2D view and the big ones like this. It's all open to suggestion and negotiation at this point, boys and girls, but I think we are going to wrap this episode up here. We've done a couple of transfers. We've talked about some tactics. We've had a look at the match working. Over to you. Let me know how you'd like the series to progress for me. If you have enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up. Even if you haven't enjoyed it but like to see it continue, leave a thumbs up. If we could get 5,000 likes on a first episode, that would be incredible. Certainly makes it a lot easier to keep the episodes rolling if it's obvious that what I'm doing is being enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Have a look around the channel. There's thousands of videos here. Not many on this game though, but you might enjoy Football Manager if you're new. And thank you very much for watching.